Get me. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Worth and wrong!
They come!
Protect the envoy!
You'll seek! Seek!
That's done? Who's hungry?
Ah, a fellow. Nothing to peddle here. Sorry. That's a good question, my friend. The Adirans have taken Eagle's Reach. I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their minds from the chain.
Does your soul reside in your nose? No? Then you have your answer.
Nonsense! My grandfather sailed the high seas for 30 years, and he saw ancient remedies that far surpass our modern ones. But it's no use. Thirdborn's past. Go. The better question is why you're not running from it, and I'm far too pressed for time to ask it. Cures, tonics, and poultices for sale. It'll probably cure what ails you.
Hello again. Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. That Captain Ruiki was sick, that I was paranoid, that I was a dumb... I heard it all often and loud. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here? Wow, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Look, I don't know what you think you know, or what he told you. The captain had been acting weird for days. She was giving orders to people who weren't there. Not just the captain either. Manu was jumpier than usual. Kiri seemed compelled to echo our word. Even Sergeant Asui. It was more than just stress. Everyone was sick. And it was only a matter of time before it was brought home to Third Board. I think I would know if I was sick. Someone had to leave and let the others know what happened. Look, you either believe me or you don't. Just give me their badges and I'll let their families know. I am not a coward. A swarm of Zorps attacked in the dead of the night. What was I supposed to do? I'm not a coward! There was no other option. Take it back. That's it. Draw your...
Arms up!
Marius, look alive! Dodge this!
wrong!
Nice work.
Make worth and wrong!
Look right. Nice job.
Under my protection! Enemy at your back!
Isaksamu!
I was worried for a second.
Ah! Nothing. Former merchant. Thirdborn has the dream. I tried to.
Envoy, if you're falling for this, I have some land in Solace that might interest you.
Nonsense! My grandfather. But it's no use. No more than what I left behind. Cures, tonics, and poultices for sale. It'll probably cure what ails you.
Hello again. Of course, that cat. I heard it all. Wait. Wow. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Look, I don't know what you think you know. The captain, not just the captain, even Sergeant, it was more than just everyone was sick. Exactly! Look, you either believe me or you don't. Thank you! And thank you for the badges. Hopefully they'll bring some comfort. Oh! And thank you for believing me. I know how...
As usual.
Oh! It's you. Hey, I'm kind of busy right now, but you know, good to chat.
Ah! That's a good question. The adherent. Nonsense! But it's no. Fair wind! Cures, tonics, and poultices for sale. It'll probably cure what ails you.
Hello again. Oh. I should be surprised. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Mario, look alive!
Here they come.
Not bad, envoy! What's the next?
Seek.
That'll show him.
Worth and rope. Come and get me. Seek.
Couldn't have done it better.
What? What in Remergon's 10 frosty balls are you doing here? How did you even find this place? Did you bring a little flag? Well, maybe you'd like to plant it at the top of this hill. Look, I know who you are. Everyone living under the... You're the Emperor's pet. Glad we could clear that up. Now get out. I hate you and everything you stand for, Envoy. Also, you smell like Zorip musk. Goodbye. That... Shove off. Shove off.
Perhaps one of the blacksmiths could make use of it.
Looks like Thirdborn is already... There are dream thralls up ahead. Let's help clear them out.
Here we go. You'll see.
Remain vigilant.
Take worth and roll.
You won't get through this!
Ugly bastards, aren't they?
Thank the gods for slaughter. Nicely done. Oh, fucking dream thralls.
Take a moment, people.
Fate worse than death.
They didn't. You're just going to pretend like nothing happened?
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town?
Darn, what route does a 2K?
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from
Come on, Darren. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt he could have done that if he was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't...
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans tried raising Fior. We'll be next. Not much of a difference if...
Darren, can you get...
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you
We better get to clearing out these corpses. We'll need help. We need all off.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
No, that don't mean nothing. Could be someone else. Don't give up hope.
I saw his face through a crack in the gates. It's him!
Look, it's him!
Godlike.
Oh, him.
Envoy, over here.
Are we safe in here?
Envoy, it's so good to see you alive and well. Peaceful. Like when we first made our way to Paradise so many years ago. We've settled in...
Peaceful's an interesting word to use, love. The dream thrall.
Yes, well, the guards have been handling them just fine. How have the living lands been treating you?
Well, that's what we like to hear. Isn't that right?
That it is. We might even have something to... Whoever lived here last must have left this armor behind. As...
Oh, no, thank you, and...
Be safe out there.
Envoy? You get around, don't you?
Godlike! Winds above! You're really here! I knew it. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day, and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people like my Uncle Capo.
Capo's your uncle? He's a well-known hunter. Almost.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? Exactly! Uncle Capo's the great, but, well, I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but if Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all... I hate to impose, but would you... He's tired of hearing from me.
Minowa, thank goodness I found you. I must share this with you.
You shouldn't have.
No, this is important. Stay a moment. Let me speak. Minowa, how
If you need skates, we got things for you to kill. Ah, hello, stranger. Welcome to... But we just keep the peace in and around. We're just a bit overwhelmed right now. Apparently, some here think I'm... Okay, well, don't do it again. Oh, you're back. Okay, well...
Have I offended you somehow? Do you doubt my regard for you?
Well, you did compare me to a seagull.
You there, the one with the face. Perhaps I could entice you with riches in return for... Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? I've got a bit of a personal matter. Why are you bringing the authorities into this? Have you spoken to Hajime? Look, there's a great reward in it for... Wait, wow, you're a real go-getter. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather... So, I'm quite desperate for a friend. Oh, you know, I'm just... My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been... You think I don't know every inch of my own shop? I'd know if there was an...
I must admit, I thought it was decorative. The statement about...
Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Who needs fabric? We still have stuff.
How the mad archmage Tane found himself in the Living Lands.
Looks like we're on the right track.
And then, in the dead of night, 1,000 swords descended upon me.
My dear envoy, just the sight. I would know it in your bearing, envoy. You must be high crown born and bred. I visit.
If he loves the Empire so much,
how I miss the sight of your strapping tall grasp. And now you are relegated to the my maundering. I am Nagunu, but dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga, they saw Adir with me, you know, then...
Nostalgia and alcohol are a danger.
I am drunk on memory only, and... I only wish I could invite my crew to my table to share one last drink and... Those are old wounds, envoy. Not unless you want. You would do that? I knew the moment If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and Ranga to share... Just to the northeast, living by an oasis. But that's our Tawe. Nothing ever Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. He always had a She's a scholar of munitions. Happier. I expect she still holds... Of course. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work on...
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. What can I do for you? Are you kidding? Anybody who's anybody comes through my tavern. Just a minute. Now, did you want something or... That's an understatement. You want a hawk where? Nothing like Paradise, of course. Never thought an Adiran would opt out of... Actually, I've been waiting for a few barrels of meat. My supplier, Falkeen, has been sitting on it. Some Adiran oomph should change his mind. I'd be happy to reward you if you don't mind talking. Now, did you want something or...
Don't forget your friend Daiko.
It's getting harder and harder. That's what they say. But every day, can I get you?
Why do you spend so much on glaze, Merrick? Your pots look fine.
Their urns, rations. They really burned out Esther's house.
Why does it matter? They're dead.
Are they? That is a sound.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go away, but
Let's go, Namiho.
they'll be all right. Eventually.
You hungry?
Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely...
Let me know when you've taken care of the Zara. I've heard of throwing rocks at people, but not the other way around. It'll be good to have just a little less crime around here. Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend. Put him out of his misery, will you? Oh, you're... Something illegal in the only town for miles? I'm sure something
Brilliant deduction, Constable.
Yeah, well, thank you for being such a good citizen. Well, off you go then.
Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said to pick up.
You're telling me they nearly destroyed? Oh, gods, an Adiran.
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. We're in
Darling, always. And you even brought a Pargroon friend. See the red highlights in his mustache? It's a...
Not now, Yatzli. I want answers. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine... And that is the only good to come out of the matter. The attempt...
I know you're upset, Temetri. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research, and who knows what she plans for it. But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's reach...
So my temper is a powder keg. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? To head sharpshooter. Ludwig wants the ruins of Nakuku. Another shit atop the pile, then. Not that
You're not going to give in, are you? Those
I know, Yatzli. If we give them an inch, the adherents will... But even if I wanted to hand over the ruins... Trust me, I am very aware of all those things. You might even say, the Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. No one's getting in or out.
Ringrim? As in...
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable... I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Maybe even an... We absolutely have to go... The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. Then look at the Siege of Cragholt. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consul Hot.
I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage, it's the... So, Ludwig wants the ruins. But even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim... I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray God...
She clearly doesn't want to be found, but...
When an Archmage like Ringrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient... Yes, and please, I don't need to know more. Ringrim's... I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But head east of here, go past the Pargrunin ruins, and when you... And Yatzli, be careful. If Quilichi lost...
Oh, don't worry about me, Temetri. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with...
That's what I'm afraid of. Good. It might convince... One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatzli, I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access... I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff.
Thank goodness we have Yatzli. Our little friend group needed a bit of chaos.